Hello, YouTube. Steve the Human Monster here, and yeah, welcome to another stream of mine. Shocking, ain't it? You guys seem to really like these things for some reason. I don't know why, but you do. Why do you like this stuff? Why? Anyhow, I am not alone in this endeavor to, if you read the title, talk about me, myself, and I. Man, that sounds extremely. What's the word I'm looking for? Do you have the word? I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of it. Is it self-centered? Is it self-centered? Is that the word I'm looking for? I think that's.
Arrogant.
There we go. That's the word. Arrogant. It sounds arrogant.
Really
Okay. I feel like I should explain. I feel like I should give some context to what that means. To add some context to it, what I mean by that is going to be talking about me, myself, and I is I'm going to pretty much be talking about myself as a person, things that I've probably gone through, and things that how I react to certain situations. Pretty much, that's pretty much what this is. It's just a fun little thing to do. Yes, of course it makes sense. It must make sense. I hope it makes sense. I said like 5 different sentences with pip 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 pip. Let's just start this before I lose my mind. Oh dear.
What?
The way you laughed scared me. It is okay. It is okay. Don't be sad. Don't be upsetty. Be spaghetti. I cannot believe I just came up with that. I'm sorry, viewers, that we haven't gotten into this yet, but yeah. Don't be upsetty, be spaghetti. Spaghetti. Papyrus would say that too. The precious boy. All right, let's get into this before this gets too off track. All right, to start this off, I guess let's start with how I am as a person. I think that's probably best. From my own experiences.
Waiting for me to agree. I'm busy.
From my own experiences, I really believe that I think I'm a good person anyway, and other people have told me I'm a good person, so I sometimes feel like I'm too good for this world. Because I mean, who? Well, I mean, I'm not kidding. I do sometimes feel like that because I've had moments where I've well, to give an example, someone was trying to use a coin on a vending machine. It was a stranger, complete stranger. Never met the person in my life. They had absolutely no idea who I was, and I'm just sitting there watching them try to use this coin on the vending machine, and it's just not working. The coin just refuses to go through. So I was like, I think it's time to step in. Here's a $1 bill. Here you go, mate. Have the $1 bill. Okay, I might be a good person, but yes, that's another thing. I guess that's a good transition into it. I have anger problems. I've had them my whole life. I've always had anger issues. And I don't mean like anger issues in the sense of like I just get somewhat upset with certain things. No, when I get upset, I get upset. You know when I'm upset. Kind of hard to miss. Let's see here. I think I've broken like 15 different PlayStation controllers throughout my lifetime. Yeah, that's a lot of controllers. Broken a lot of them. Yeah, I have anger issues. I guess something else is I have difficulty staying on topic a lot usually. I usually have a lot of difficulty staying on topic for things. I'm pretty sure a lot of my viewers have figured that one out though quite quickly. So I get distracted very yes, actually I do have ADHD. I do have that. Yes, I was diagnosed with it. I was diagnosed with that. So I guess that's another thing. I'm also very energetic at some points. Sometimes I'll be completely out of it, and then sometimes I'll be bouncing off the walls. Why? I don't know. Why not? Yeah. Stupid nose. Itchy. Anything else that I can bring up that's about me as a person? I guess there's something. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have figured this out, though, already, as already stated, but I don't like people who use other people's misfortunes to their own for their own deeds, for their own benefit. I think that's a better way of putting it. I very much have a hatred towards those type of people. I can't really give an example of any besides. Oh no, I can give an example. Jesus. Thank you for the heart attack. Heart attack. Ugh. Anyhow, the example I can give is Suzy Liu. As you all figured out pretty quickly, I think it was yesterday that I made that. Oh, you'd be surprised. As much as it pains me to say, you would be surprised. There's probably someone out there who likes that type of person. Welcome back.
Sorry. Dog can open doors.
Yes, you gave me a heart attack for that, by the way. It is okay, though. It is okay, though.
The dog can open doors and she's not allowed in the house.
Wait a second. Your dog can open doors?
She can let herself out.
Okay, there's a new one. Alright, continuing on.
Sorry.
Yeah, Suzy Liu was one person I could bring up that I very much dislike as a person. And I think she should go rot. And I'm going to keep that sentiment for a very long time, probably. Even though I don't really like conflict, I probably don't show it very well, actually. I probably don't show that I don't like conflict very, very well.
Not really.
But that's another thing. Yeah, but that's another thing. I very much do not like conflict with other people. If I can avoid conflict with someone else, I'll usually try to avoid it. But if they do something that is so bad to the point where I get very livid with it, then at that point, I kind of see it as that person has just started conflict with me. Discord doesn't want you to watch a GIF. No GIF for you. No vid for you. VIF, GIF, vid. Let's see here. Anything else I can think of? I don't like bullies, so I guess there's that one. I don't like bullies. I don't like abusive people. Think that's about it for me when it comes to me as a person. If I think of anything else, I'll say it. But right now, I think I've gone through all of it. Unless you've got something to add, because I think I've gone through most, if not all. At least the important points. Like, I can't think of anything else. I do like food, yes. That's a valid point. That's a very good point there. I really like food. Stay hydrated, kids. I guess one other thing I can think of is I always try my hardest when it comes to anything, whether it be and that distracted me, gosh darn it. Whether it be a like relationship, schoolwork. Okay, well I'm not too sure about schoolwork, but work. I usually put my all into it if I can, if I have the ability to at the time. I will put my all into it. Not sure why I wouldn't have the ability to put my all into it, though.
Okay. Yeah. Speak English.
You're good.
Yeah, science teacher you hate.
Oh yes. Let's start off with that. Let's start off with that as a story time. Let's go into a story time, people. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh boy.
I want to say her name.
I'm not going to. I'm not that type of person. I might dislike her. Okay, that's really underlying that. I might hate her, but I'm not going to give away her name. But she was an earth science teacher that I had. And I'll just call her G. I'll call her G. So G at first did seem like a pretty good teacher. She at first seemed like a pretty good teacher. She didn't seem all that bad. Oh boy, over time was that lost in seconds. Let's see here. No, actually, I don't know if I have. Oh no, wait, I might have told you this. I might have. But G was a pretty interesting teacher. If I remember correctly, I heard G having something against like two people being in a relationship. I remember hearing something about that. She seemed to have an issue with two people being in a relationship, which really irritated me. She also usually, at least most of the time, if not all, yelled at someone for a stupid, idiotic, or completely useless reason. So that's fun. Something else is, I guess, a little trip down memory lane is when I was in class. How exactly do I put this? One of my friends was. Oh, wait, let me scratch that. Let me move it back even a little bit more. The way we did notes in class is we did it on like a Google Slides sort of thing. That's the way we sort of did it. And the way G usually had that done is either she would go forward with the notes or she would have somebody else do that. And usually it was someone else. She never really did that herself. She usually had one of the students. Heck, I actually sang at one time in that class. That was an interesting memory. Anyhow, back on track. Yeah, my friend, she was it was her turn, I guess it's the way I'll put it, to do the notes thing, to go forward and stuff like that. Well, she accidentally, and I put a lot of emphasis on accident because she did it on an accident, it wasn't on purpose, went a little bit too far ahead, and G made a huge deal about it. She literally went on a rant about it to a point where I legitimately had to tell her to shut the hell up. And in case anyone's curious, no, I did not get kicked out of the classroom for saying that. You'd probably think I would have, but no, I didn't. But I can tell you what, she didn't really say much throughout the rest of that class. Angry, stupid teacher noises. Okay, I guess that's definitely one way of saying that. I don't really think she was.
That's somewhere.
I don't really think she was stupid. I just think that I personally think she just wasn't fit to be a teacher. That's my personal opinion. I don't think she should have been a teacher. That's my personal opinion on that situation. I think she should have gone for another type of job, but what do I know?
Police officer.
Fair point. Let's see here. Another trip down memory lane. This one's a bit more serious, I would think. I would definitely say this one's a bit more serious. When I was about 8 years old, was around 8 years old anyway, 7 or 8, I was pretty young at the time. I was prescribed medicine for my ADHD, the way I slept, stuff like that. I was prescribed medicine for that stuff. But they had me on so much medicine to the point my heart rate dropped. If I remember correctly, my mom told me this correctly, 40 some odd beats per minute. 40. Now, I'm not going to say the doctor's name because I have no idea, honestly. I don't know who the heck the doctor was. It's been so long, I've completely forgotten who the heck used to be my doctor. But yes, I nearly did die at one point in my life. I didn't, thank goodness. But it definitely has. It really opened my eye.
How would you be here if you died?
Good point. But having that situation happen to me, it really opened my eyes to certain things, and I actually now really dislike the thought of having to be put on medicine. Whether it could be anything, it could be literally any type of medicine. I guess a good example would probably be frick, what's the name? What's the name? Tylenol. Yes, I'm not joking when I say that. I dislike the thought of having to use Tylenol. All because of that one situation. I now very much dislike medicine in general. All because of that. That one situation. Yep. I don't really know if I have anything else I can really say about. I mean, I do have a few other things I could. That actually, fun fact about that. That's very close to how many I was taking a day. That is very close. It's a very close number. I think I might have been taking a bit more, but it was very close to that number anyway. But yeah, I don't really think there's anything else I could really say about my my backstory. I mean, there are definitely things I could bring up about some of my backstory, but I mean, that'd be going into some really deep territory, and for now, I think I'll leave that on the back burner if I ever decide to talk about stuff like that. Because I definitely have a full life story, but if I went through my full life story, we'd be here all day. And that's not a joke either. I guess one other thing I could bring up is as a certain person from actually not that long ago. I'm obviously not going to say their name because I might hate this person with all my guts and so much more. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. This is the only person I really hope has karma come back and bite them in the hardest way possible. But I'll just call him. I'll call him C. I'll call him C. I'm just gonna go by letters at this point because I can't. I guess I can't really think of a name that I could give this person because if I say anything really, it kind of give away who it is. No, I mean this person knows who he is. If he watches this, he knows who the hell he is. I know you don't, but this person I'm talking about who nearly, again, this is going into serious territory, nearly killed my mother. This person knows who he is, and he knows why I hate him. That is one of the reasons, actually. Fun fact there. Now, am I going to talk any more about this person? No, I think I'm just going to stop there, because if I talk anymore, I'll go on a huge rant. And I might accidentally end up saying his name because I'd get so angry. But yeah, that's the one person I hope burns. And I hope karma goes back, and actually karma is going back now that I think about it. I'm not going to say why, but karma is going back at him at this point, and it's honestly kind of entertaining for me. Also, don't tell him, but I may or may not have stolen his book bag, and it's mine now. Might have done that, but you know what? I'm not upset with it. It's my book bag now. It's mine now. Frick Flacker. It's mine now, bitch. Stonks. Yes, I've got those stonks. I gained those stonks. Yeah, I think that's about it when it comes to backstory related stuff. I think. Everything else gets really, I mean, not like the stuff I was talking about wasn't that personal. I guess there's another thing. As I said, I'd bring this up if I remembered anything. I'm very open to people about what's happened in my past. I am extremely open. Probably more than I should be. Way more than I should be. Way, way more. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's about everything. I don't think I have anything else I can really add to this. Do you got anything to add, Em? Because I've got nothing. Well, I guess that's about it then. I guess this is about the end of the stream because we've got nothing, literally nothing. We have nada. Yes,
I've been
yes.
having fun sending you stuff while you were talking, so speak for yourself.
Well, yes, I've noticed. I've noticed you sent me stuff. And yes, good sir, sans thy skeleton.
Join my comedy.
You said you typed out my name, so I think you want my attention. Go ahead. What is it? At least I'm thinking you wanted my attention since you said my name, so I'm guessing you want my attention. So you've got my attention. I'm looking over. That's why I'm looking over to the left, by the way, in case you're curious. Anyone's curious. That's where they yeah, that's where the chat is. Oof. Is that it? Is that what you got my attention for? Is to say oof? I wouldn't be surprised, actually. Well, I guess since no one has anything else to add, yeah, that's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed watching, if you did watch. Keep an eye out tomorrow, or maybe the day after. There's going to be a video out. I'm not going to tell you what the video is going to be on, but there is going to be a video out. Anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed, and that is the end of this stream. Bye-bye! You gonna say bye, or no? No, bye-bye? Oh, there we go. Bye-bye.
Bye.